excited to do this. So when did you first become a Lion?
I became a Lion in 2007. I wanted to join earlier, but I was still working. And I live in one community and the Lions meeting was in another community. So I couldn't join because they had noon meetings. And I'd have to take 2 hours off from work to go every week. So I didn't think I could really serve that way. So a couple of years later, in 2007, the Sutherland Lions started the branch club. And the branch club is part of the main club in Sutherland, but they met at night.
Oh.
And even better than that, I could walk to the meetings because it was only 3 blocks from my house.
Wonderful. So why the Lions Club?
I knew some folks prior to becoming a Lion, and they just seemed like the same sort of people I was. They care about other people. They wanted to be productive and do something for the community. And I felt that was important for me too. So I like being with like-minded people. It's just fun, and we tease each other, we have a good time, but we get things done.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it. So how many years have you been a Lion member now?
I had to do some math to figure that out, and it's 16 years, which kind of shocked me because somebody asked me once, and I said, "Oh, about 10 years," and it's actually been 16.
Wow.
So,
Time goes by when you're having fun, right?
yes, it does. Yeah.
So what was your occupation or trade outside of Lions?
Well, I spent 26 years in the military, and that's another thing I like about the Lions is the structure. It's not as strict as the military, but there's a hierarchy, and so there's organization. Okay. Some of these others, they just meet and they chit chat. I didn't want to just chit chat. What was the question?
So
I'm forgetting.
Well, the question was about what occupation, but you answered that.
Well, I did 26 years in the military, and then I became a financial advisor. So I could help people get their investments to meet their goals.
Awesome.
So
well, that's a service in itself, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what significant memory do you have of your service in Lions Club? You know, a fundraiser, a project?
We brought the wall, the scaled down version of the wall to Sutherland.
Wow.
And I think that's as close as it's gotten to Roseburg's right nearby. That's the big dog in our neighborhood. And that it seemed insurmountable because it's not free. It costs money to have that come to your location.
Right.
And it takes a lot of planning. And our little small group made it happen.
Wow, congratulations.
We got the money. When we got the wall there, it got all set up in the park. We organized with everybody to get permission for it to be in the main park. And then a lot of people came. It was amazing how many people came from all around the area just to see that.
Wow.
So that was, it was phenomenal.
I bet that was special for a lot of people.
It was, especially Vietnam veterans who are still, a lot of them are coming home.
Right, absolutely. Yeah, definitely for that. So what offices or awards, positions, things that you've achieved during your time in Lions?
Well, I've been the secretary. I think this is the second time. I'm actually the secretary right now. And I've been the president and the vice president. Mm-hmm. As far as higher awards, I don't have any of those. The club voted me Lion of the Year one year, but
well, congratulations for that.
Yeah, that's just local. But I'm not in it for the awards. You know, I'm in it for the projects, for something to do, to give back. I think with all the troubled times we have around right now, it's important that we start with the family and the neighborhood and then the community And if we all take care of that,
Right.
everything else falls into place.
Absolutely.
So I'm focusing on the family and the neighborhood and the community.
Right. Well, and especially being in a smaller community.
Yes,
It makes such a difference.
yeah. People know the Lions in Sutherland.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's wonderful to be a part of that, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So what words of wisdom would you like to pass on to our younger Lion members?
Just to get involved. We've had younger members, but they don't generally show up for meetings
Because they're working
because
probably.
most of them are working. And they seem a little shy about getting involved, as I was when I first joined. And we do a lot of projects throughout the year, which can be a little bit daunting, but you don't have to get involved in every single project.
Right.
You can do the ones that you have a passion for, or the ones you have time for.
Right.
And then eventually when you retire, you can get involved in all of them. Yeah, so just dig in wherever you're comfortable.
Right.
And the great mentorship, we have, you step up as president and people help you.
Right.
You don't have to have great experience. We're just a real friendly group.
Yeah. Just a Lions family is what
It
is,
is
right?
a family, you're right.
Yeah.
And
that's
we all
awesome.
care about each other. When somebody in the family is hurting or in need, we're there for them too. It's not
Absolutely.
just serving the community, it's serving each other.
Mhm. Yeah, that's awesome. So in your 16 years of service so far, and I'm sure many more years of service to come, how would you like to be remembered?
Just that I was there, that I helped out as best I could, and it made the community a better place to be.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's awesome. Well, thank you for your service to Lions Club, and thank you to your service for our country.
Oh, yeah, it was a pleasure.